What is happening, YouTube? Welcome everyone back to the channel. It's your boy Gorgeous Cat 392 bringing you guys another video. Really appreciate you guys stopping by the channel today. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, hit the like button. We have a lot of newcomers to the channel, and really it's amazing. So thank you guys very much. So what I kind of wanted to talk about today are what are the top 5 mods that I would do to the 392. And you know, if I was to go out and buy like a new one today or a used one, what 5 mods do I think are worth doing to the car? You know, in not necessarily just the best power gain mods, but you know, the best overall as far as like price and performance. You know, kind of what I think about that. Now, if you guys are new to the channel and you guys have not seen the video I made about 4 days ago, we actually ended up ordering headers for the Scat Pack. We ended up ordering the Stainless Works long tube headers, and guys, I am so excited to get these things on the car and not just only see the power gains, but see the sound difference too. You know, it's going to be catless, and this thing's going to sound ridiculous. So if that's something that interests you guys, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, because we are going to be bringing you a lot of content on the headers, guys. It's going to be amazing. Alright guys, so let's jump into this video. So a question that I kind of get a lot is, what are, you know, some of the best mods that you could possibly do to the car? You know, everyone else out there is a little bit different. You know, some people want to get a lot of power. Some people just want, you know, 15 to 20 wheel, you know, extra out of these cars. And dude, I've kind of changed my mind, you know, over the past year. And the thing is like, I'm not trying to sound like I'm an expert. You know, I'm always trying to, you know, further my knowledge with the Hemis, you know, learn more and more about them. But when it comes down to it, I think if I was to go out and I was to buy a car like this, the first thing that I would probably do is I would throw on probably a catback exhaust, and I would throw on an intake, and then I would definitely go to a email tune, just because of how easy, you know, and how cheap most of them out there are. You know, the nice thing about getting an email tune, you know, over like a dyno tune, is you don't gotta drive somewhere. You don't gotta pay, you know, $1,000 to $1,500 to, you know, however much shops are charging these days. It's really just simple, you know. And the thing is, up in my area, there's not really a lot of, you know, Mopar tuners really up in this direction. So really a dyno tune was kind of just out of the question for this car. And the thing is, a lot of you guys who have seen my videos, you guys know this car is running insanely well. I mean, we have dyno sheets on pretty much every mod that we've done, that we've gained power on. You know, and honestly, that's what I would do with these cars. You know, I would start with simple bolt-on mods. I'd go with the throttle body, I'd go with the intake, I'd go with the exhaust, and then I would look into an email tune. And the nice thing about these cars is that, you know, you can just do a fuel tune on 93 and pick up decent power on them. You know, and that's, if you can do easy, simple mods like that, like a fuel tune on 93 octane, you're going to get power out of these cars. Another thing that a lot of people don't really understand is these cars can run 109 octane in them. A lot of people don't understand that. They say, oh, don't you need a tune to run that fuel? No, you don't need a tune to run 109 octane. Should you eventually get a tune? Yeah, definitely. But if you guys have not seen my video, you guys can go and check it out. About, what, 5 or 6 months ago, we dumped 109 octane into this car and we headed to the dyno. And the gains were just ridiculous. Like, the gains were crazy. I think it was like 9 or 10 horsepower. Yeah, it was like 9 or 10 horsepower, and it was 20 foot-pounds of torque. Now, if you had a tune on the fuel, I mean, you'd probably pick up another 5 horsepower. Maybe even 10, but, you know, it all kind of just depends. But as far as, you know, going out and buying one of these cars, you know, if you guys just want to keep it cheap and you want to keep it simple, just buy a Diablo tune, run the base map, you know, 91 octane tune, and throw some bolt-ons on your car. You're still going to get power out of these cars. I get a lot of questions on what tune to get for these cars, guys. And listen, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm no expert, but I gotta say, man, the Jay Green tune, and I'm not paid by him, but it's been incredible on the car. I've put 40,000 miles on this car with the Jay Green tune, you know, running 93 octane, and I have not had an issue with anything, which is just incredible. 40,000 miles, not an issue, not an engine light. And it's just been, you know, one reliable tune. And the thing is, I think that's kind of what people are looking for out there, is they're looking for somebody out there who knows how to tune these cars, you know, knows how to get good gains out of them, but also does a reliable job. That's what everybody wants. You know, no one wants their car messed up. And that's kind of the main thing that people are scared about when they're looking into an email tune, is they're scared. You know, they're scared to, you know, put their car into the hands of somebody else that, you know, they don't know if they have experience or not. You know, when I first got the car, I was really fortunate enough that my car came with a catback. It came with the Diablo device. It came with an intake already on the car. So it's just kind of, guys, it's kind of up to you when it comes down to these mods. You know, there's a lot of people out there that want different things. You know, if I was just trying to get the most power out of this car, I would do like a stage 3 cam. I would do headers. I would do E85. Guys, I have friends out there that are laying down, not even on E85, are laying down 495 plus wheel, and they're not even on E85 yet, you know, with cam 392s. So you build these cars properly, and you're going to be, you know, easily over that 500 wheel mark, especially you're going to need that cam. But I've seen multiple numbers out there, 485, 490 with just E85, E85 and full bolt on. But that's kind of the thing. We don't have E85 up here. So it's kind of just like, I would probably go like 109 octane if I ever got a tune on something. I don't really feel like ordering E85 up here. You know, you got to kind of get it by the barrel. I wouldn't probably do that. And the thing is, the only thing you need to run E85 in these cars is you just need to change out the injectors. That's all you need to do with these cars. Change out the injectors and you're good to go with E85. That's all. There's a little bit of confusion. Some people say you need to remove the entire fuel system. That's not, no. You just need the injectors, guys. That's all you guys need to run E85 in these cars. And you know what? There's also one other thing I want to mention in this video, is that people need to not get so discouraged on, you know, their dyno numbers compared to other people's dyno numbers, you know, across the world, you know, where they compare numbers to each other. Guys, the only thing that matters on a dyno is, you know, your baseline number and then just improving that. That's all that matters. You know, if you're shooting for, you know, 430, 450 wheel and you only make 400 wheel, you can't get discouraged about that. You know what I mean? The only thing that matters is you just need to go back to the drawing board and just say, hey, like, let's just make gains off this baseline number, you know, not get all discouraged about, oh man, I didn't make 450 wheel. Because guys, I'm going to tell you something right now. There's a person out there, I'm not going to mention his name. I don't have a problem with him. I'm not calling him out or anything. I watch his videos, and I think he laid down like 457 wheel on his stock 392, and I'm like, okay, that dyno is definitely overrated. Like 458 wheel on a bone stock 392. Now, guys, I watched one of his videos against a bone stock 2017 Camaro SS that he put up a couple days ago, and I'm like, this is going to be interesting, because this guy laid down like 20 wheel more than me on the dyno. I want to see how this car performs. So he raced a bone stock 2017 Camaro SS, which I had recently raced also. So I'm like, man, I'm kind of curious what this guy's going to do to this Camaro, man, you know, because I raced one that was bone stock as well. So I'm watching this video, and almost every race, I think they did 4 or 5 runs, every race was basically door to door with a Camaro SS. And I'm like, whoa, that's weird. I'm like, if this guy was legitimately like 460 to the wheels, he would be, I mean, he would pull away from a stock SS, especially the 2017 gen. He would definitely easily pull away from that. And the thing is that right there shows, and I think there was a couple races where the Camaro edged him out, and then I think there was 1 or 2 races where he edged out the Camaro. The fact of the matter is, guys, I pulled 3 cars on a 2017 Camaro. I pulled 3 car lengths on a 2017 Camaro. Now, this guy is showing that he laid down like 25 more wheel than me on the dyno. So that's why, you know, that's why you need to not take other people's dyno numbers so seriously. You know, there's a lot that plays a role in someone's dyno number, you know, where they live, you know, that DA there, the dyno that they're using, that all plays a role. So even though he laid down 25 more wheel than me on the dyno that he went to, he wasn't even beating, you know, a stock SS, which I'm not making fun of him or anything. I'm just pointing out the facts. Like, he didn't even beat a stock SS where I pulled 3 car lengths on one. Here's the footage right here.
1, 2, 3.
So yeah, you know, I was also blown away with how hard I pulled away from that guy. He actually had a catback on that car, but nonetheless, guys, don't get discouraged on what other people are laying down on the dyno. It doesn't mean anything. It's all about your numbers. You know, it's all about your baseline number and then improving that number. You know, that's the most important thing. I mean, crap, guys. I went to the dyno. I only laid down like 411 or 412 wheel when I was no tune on the car. You know what I mean? And I was like crazy discouraged about it. But if you look at how my car performs, it's like, wow, the car performs really, really well. And we've made crazy gains on the dyno. Crazy gains. With just the little mods that I have on this car right now. So guys, that's pretty much going to end the video today, man. I just wanted to talk with you guys, kind of go over kind of what I would do, you know, if I was just to go out and, you know, buy a new car. You know, I probably wouldn't jump straight into like a cam. You know, I'd probably start off, you know, with little minor bolt-ons and then just easily just kind of work your way up. I'm kind of one of those guys where, you know, I'll order something and then I'll wait 2 to 3 months and I'll say, hey, you know what? Let's try something new on the car. You know, and then here I am, you know, I'm getting headers now, and it's like it's just kind of exciting instead of doing everything all at once. You know what I mean? So guys, that's going to end the video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it today, man. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button if you guys enjoyed the video today, man. I hope you guys are staying healthy out there, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Wait for those headers, guys. It's coming. It's going to be here shortly, and we'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.